The 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser revives a hallmark nameplate, then demotes it in some important ways. The 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser marks the return of an icon and throws the nameplate back with retro flair. But it leaves some hardware off the menu so that the similar Lexus GX can thrive, and it's nearly overlapped by Toyota's own upcoming 2025 4Runner. What kind of vehicle is the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser? The Toyota Land Cruiser is a 5-seat SUV with a legendary nameplate that appeals to adventure lovers and has real off-road prowess. Off-road vehicles like the Jeep Grand Cherokee and Wrangler, Ford Bronco, Land Rover Defender, and even its relatives, the Toyota 4Runner and Lexus GX 550, compete with it. The Land Cruiser makes a 3-year comeback to the United States in 2024. With a more accessible off-road focus, a turbocharged hybrid powertrain, a more compact size, and a cheaper price tag, the icon returns in a new configuration. The Land Cruiser receives a TCC rating of 6.4 out of 10 after the modifications entirely rewrite it. What's new for the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser? Everything. The Lexus GX and this car share a frame, and the name comes from history. It belongs to a family of SUVs and trucks that also includes the Toyota Sequoia full-size SUV, Toyota Tacoma midsize pickup, Lexus LX 600, and Toyota Tundra pickup truck. Toyota offers 3 different trim levels: Land Cruiser First Edition, Land Cruiser, and the standard Land Cruiser 1958 trim. Toyota delves heavily into its collection of historical design influences in each. As a tribute to the 40 series model of the early 1960s, base Land Cruiser 1958 versions have round headlights with the word Toyota spelled out in the grille. When you step up to the Land Cruiser grade, the round headlights are replaced with rectangular ones that resemble the ones seen in later 60 series Land Cruisers, FJ62. The taillights on all models are positioned vertically, just like on the 60 series Land Cruisers. The inside has a more modern appearance, with a touchscreen and digital gauges taking center stage on the dash, but ancillary functions are still operated by knobs and switches. The reliable V8 engine is no longer available. Each Land Cruiser has a 2.4-liter turbo 4 hybrid engine that integrates an 8-speed automatic transmission with a 48-horsepower electric motor. Off-road, the 326 horsepower and 465 lb-ft of torque combined system output feels more powerful than on, but upward climbs reveal its 4-cylinder core. Although handling appears acceptable for an SUV, we'll have more to say about the new double wishbone front suspension with twin-tube shocks and the multi-link rear suspension with coil springs after we drive a Land Cruiser fitted with the proper tires. The Land Cruiser still handles off-roading with ease thanks to its full-time 4-wheel drive system, electronically controlled 2-speed transfer case, locking Torsen limited slip center differential, 8.7 inches of ground clearance, and locking rear differential. The first edition model, in particular, adds a front stabilizer bar disconnect feature for increased flex and articulation. A 6,000-pound tow hitch will be included as standard equipment with every Land Cruiser. The combined fuel economy is close to 20 miles per gallon, which is significantly better than the previous V8 Land Cruiser. 5 people can fit in 2 rows of seats in any Land Cruiser. The previous model's flip-up third-row jump seats are no longer available, while the Lexus GX and Toyota 4Runner do. This Land Cruiser is 1.2 inches shorter and 4.4 inches slimmer than the previous model, which makes it a better all-around option for most SUV drivers. Its decreased heft also helps it off-road on trails packed with rocks and trees. Adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking with pedestrian recognition are standard. There will be a system of surround view cameras available. How much does the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser cost? Cloth seats, round headlamps, an 8.0-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 3-year per 36,000-mile warranty, and 2 complimentary years of planned maintenance are all included in the base price, which starts at $57,345. With its sleek LED headlights, plusher interior, power tailgate, heated and cooled power front seats, roof rails, and a 12.3-inch touchscreen with 10-speaker audio, the majority of drivers will choose the $63,345 Land Cruiser. Leather seats, a tailgate light, and a front skid plate are added to the $76,345 First Edition Land Cruiser. 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser styling. While the exterior features certain retro elements that were largely missing from the previous SUV generation, the interior is all about advancement, with soft-touch surfaces and touchscreens. It receives an 8 here, with 2 points awarded for the outside and 1 for the inside. The 2024 Land Cruiser draws some inspiration from the first SUVs in the Toyota lineup, namely the FJ60 and the 60 and 100 series SUVs, thanks to a body that is 1.2 inches shorter and 4.4 inches slimmer than the previous model. The intermediate Land Cruiser has horizontal, rectangular headlights that resemble those on a Rivian, while the base 1958 and top first edition vehicles have round LED headlights. This Land Cruiser sells shape as substance, from the blocky pedestals the lights top to the angles carved onto the hood to the boxed-out fenders that become swolled. The finest feature is its raised rear shoulder line, which finishes in a roof pillar resembling that of a RAV4, and terminates in a tail with big LED taillights and a plain band running through the middle, or it may be the optional white roof. The majority of Toyota models come with 18-inch wheels, although large 20-inch wheels can be bought to accommodate those wells. The Land Cruiser's interior arranges the dashboard in an upright position, giving it a historical appearance. However, the gauge and infotainment digital displays are integrated with knobs and switches. For those features, base models have smaller 7.0 and 8.0-inch screens, while the remaining models have two 12.3-inch screens for displays. In 1958 specification, Toyota covers everything with more somber plastics, while the rest of the range is dressed in soft-touch, beautifully padded material. Toyota also frames everything with metallic painted trim with angled edges and pulls the climate vents out for surface interest. How safe is the Toyota Land Cruiser? The new Land Cruiser has not undergone crash testing by the IIHS or the NHTSA. It is not yet possible to rate. Blind spot monitors, adaptive cruise control, and automated emergency braking with pedestrian recognition are standard on all versions. It is encouraged to use the clever surround view camera system with its off-road modes. Additional choices consist of traffic jam assistance, head-up display, and lane change assistance. 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser features. There aren't many options in the limited Land Cruiser lineup. When compared to the previous Land Cruiser, which had a sticker price of $86,910, the 2024 model is a great deal at $57,345, which also includes a $1,395 destination fee. Along with the usual fabric upholstery, it also offers power features, an 8.0-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a 2,400-watt inverter installed in the cargo area, and stylish round headlamps. Which Toyota Land Cruiser should I buy? The $63,345 Land Cruiser features a 12.3-inch touchscreen with 10-speaker audio, a power tailgate, roof rails, heated and cooled power front seats, and narrow LED headlamps with higher-grade inside decor. It also has the same powertrain. A white roof, 20-inch wheels, a power sunroof, improved roof racks and rails, and a $4,600 package that includes leather-trimmed seats, a head-up display, a wireless charging pad, a cooling box positioned on the dashboard, and a 14-speaker JBL audio system are among the available options. Thanks for watching.